All right, welcome back to the Boss Brattle. We saw a very funny thumbnail. This is a man.
He's a man.
I like how he's behind a tree.
He's hiding. He's shot.
Yeah, gotta get you. So what is that? What is
I mean,
that
look,
called
he's
again?
a man.
Because we started the new part, so you might as well explain it for people who are confused.
Oh, we were talking about a fursuit maker I enjoy, Zeppet Studios, Zeppet, and I think Enma had asked about the quadrupedal dog suit they had made for a guy, which cost 2 million yen. And then there's also this bipedal wolf suit that cost 3 million yen,
God.
which I'm a fan of.
I'll be back into the game in a second. I just gotta finish this freezy. I realize I can't play while I'm eating a freezy.
My brain.
There we go.
I've never seen someone eat a freezy with such urgency.
Well, I started the recording.
I got it, freezy.
I forgot I can't play with a freezy in my hand. God, oh my God. You never listen.
Sorry.
Ever.
Scoot, I'll send you $1 if you know the answer to this question. What's the most expensive movie ever made? Well, thanks for insulting me with $1. I think technically people say it's The Force Awakens.
Yeah, you're going to have to specify inflation or no. I don't even think if The Force Awakens
but, like,
is
even
isn't it?
without inflation, I'm pretty sure both of the last Avengers didn't disclose all the salaries in it, because I think they're both close to $500 million, which would be higher than The Force Awakens.
All right. Thank you, Spittersaurus. We ignored your Cool Cat TTS. I'm sorry. Did you hear that one?
Sorry. How dare you criticize my brand? No brand can do no wrong, especially my brand, satire.
Sorry, did Fantano actually put out a movie or review of Beau's Afraid? Because that's interesting. I would like to see it. Or can you just paraphrase it for me in a way that he would not agree is what he actually said? Can you make up the version of what he was saying? Can you make up something and say that he said it?
Interpret what he said?
I heard Fantano doesn't even finish movies.
What a bitch. Scoot, I don't have any money to give today, but I do have a tarot card. Well, you're about a year late, pal. It was June 2022. Where were you then? He said that Beau wasn't that afraid, and the mixing was bad. Strong 5 to light 6.
That's a good fake Tano review. Got him!
Not that I have to ask, but what's your favorite scene in Rush Hour? When Roman Polanski shows up.
My favorite scene in Rush Hour is when the little girl says, "Shishi." And I was like, that means thank you in Chinese. And that stuck in my head as a core memory for no reason. Actually, it's Mandarin, because Chinese is not just a language.
It is if you say it is. And I say it a lot.
It is if you believe it hard enough and you want to be ninja.
Right? That's kind of true.
I don't know why. I loved Rush Hour when I was a kid. I really want to revisit it. Actually, I was probably going to revisit it a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. And then my boyfriend was like,
Ukraine?
My boyfriend was like, I've seen this too recently, so we didn't. So now I have to wait.
Sad.
Because he's seen it.
It's too bad I
too recently.
groomed your boyfriend into seeing Rush Hour at that time.
Yeah, thanks.
Groom your boyfriend.
I groomed your boyfriend. Got that bitch. I like the mid-air hit that does nothing and doesn't do any damage. But it's a cool show-off gamer skill. Oops. Oh, he made. All right. What you doing, bro? Was Brett Ratner canceled, or is he just kind of an asshole, or both?
I can never remember because he and like Bryan Singer bleed into each other because they're both.
Instead of Tears of the Kingdom, you
They're-
guys should play Star Fox Adventures instead.
I was letting Cool Cats
It's
speak.
not only
Yeah.
Star Fox, but it's also furry, interested, and in booty.
What Star Fox game isn't furry?
I'm gonna say it's not only Star Fox, but it's also furry. What? Is it? In what way is it furrier than another Star Fox game? And feel free to respond not as Cool Cat, but whatever you like.
Oh, piss!
What is it? Oh yeah, but yeah. Brett Ratner and Bryan Singer are the same person to me, even though I'm pretty sure Bryan Singer is much more of a monster. It's just because they're both directors whose
One of them's gay.
whose first name. One is gay. Whose first name starts with B and has 5 letters, and both of their last names end in ER. And I have severe autism.
When you're a gay rapist,
so-
are you a grapist?
Grape bait. Rape bait. Yes. Well, what was the grape?
You
Was
like
that
the
was that
Star
a Whitest
Fox
Kids You
movie?
Know?
I think so.
Was the grapest?
Fucking goddamn.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it, no! Come back,
I
Dixie!
believe Drew and I refer to ourselves as the blackest kids you know on the podcast.
Grab the girl. Grab the girl.
Oh yeah, that's where we got the blackest kids you know. We watched Mystery Men.
I haven't seen that in
It's
forever.
alright, but it doesn't. It's okay. There's some okay stuff, but it doesn't hold up as much.
You know why I will never forget that movie?
Because Kel Mitchell's invisible.
Because it has a tie-in with the music video for Smash Mouth's All Star.
Oh, of course, yeah. Of
So
course.
no one's ever gonna forget that movie exists because it is
Yeah.
dated itself more than the song ever will.
Yes,
Yes.
but oh,
But there's gonna be more because it's the final boss, right?
of course, or maybe not. I don't know. That was a lot. I think that's,
I get a
that's probably for
checkpoint,
that
maybe?
boss actually. I think that boss is done. I think there'll be more game, but I think that's it for the boss.
Well, there's more game because we got a secret level at least, but I don't know.
Exactly.
Well, Scratchy.
One full year.
Thank you, Dark Jack Wolf.
Dark Trek. Well,
What the fuck? It's smaller now. It's good how everything shrinks to your size for no reason. What are you doing? Flowers?
yeah. What?
Oh, okay. So the plot of this game is
What?
that was the
Yeah.
guy who was making everything cold, and he's like, "Fuck, I don't
cold.
like air conditioning. Actually, I'm gonna make everything my temperature."
Yeah.
Donkey Kong's a fascist,
Honestly, yeah.
and Batman.
That's why I like him. A fascist and Batman.
Donkey Kong is also Batman. You got a belly. Where's Diddy belly?
Oh, I thought you were talking to me.
Oh, that's it?
That was not enough jamming.
I was gonna say, like, fucking Banjo-Kazooie had lots of jamming in it.
So much jamming.
Rate the game, we're not finished. So far, I don't know, 7 or 8. It's like one of few good new gen Nintendo games. And it's not even new gen because it's the Wii U version ported, I guess, but whatever.
And it's just basically followed the like Super Nintendo Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah,
pattern.
but I mean, like that.
Just
You'd
some
think
updates.
that would be the norm, but you know, it's you have to credit it for doing that, I guess.
Yeah.
These screen grab images are obviously from the Wii U version, and they didn't like recreate the credits. Like they're so low res
They're
It's
definitely lower res.
it's so stupid. It's like when they just have the
I'd go
old
as far as to
cutscene
call
in a
it
game or
gay.
whatever. Like,
That is fun. I do like that. That's always
hate
a fun
that.
surprise. Like, oh, this looks way worse than the rest of the game.
yeah, like you could have just recreated the cutscene or re-rendered it.
Who's
or
got
like,
the time though? Come on, we're on a schedule.
full price for a game? Yeah, like isn't the previous Zelda game still like $60 US?
Of course, and will be forever.
Yeah. I should return.
It'll only go up.
I bought the new Zelda game, but I think I should just return it. It's unopened. Like, am I seriously
Why?
gonna?
You hate Zelda?
I mean, you can just like
Why do you hate
you can
Zelda?
just download it for free with better performance, better frame rate, and better resolution by using an emulator.
What?
Which, I mean, Nintendo. I was gonna maybe not do that, but now that Nintendo's like trying to shut down Dolphin emulator, I'm kind of like, well, maybe I should actually just not buy the game. Maybe I should return it. It's not gonna have better performance on an emulator. That's not what I hear from the Steam Deck crowd. It's got better FPS.
Oh.
It's gonna have better performance on an emulator because it's not running on a fucking Switch. What are you talking about? Switch is like the shittiest
is a
console
fair
in terms
point.
of like hardware. Thank you for remembering my birthday.
Adam. Scoot, I recommend you Deus Ex Revision or
Deus Ex.
Metal
Thank you.
Gear
Me
Rising
too.
PLS Don't Play Gollum.
Yeah, we're not gonna play Golem.
And thank you for remembering my birthday 10 and a half months ago.
That's not how emulators work. What the fuck are you talking about? People are. I'm gonna ban you so hard. It is how emulators work. It is how emulators work. What are you talking about? I'm gonna ban you. It's literally how emulators work. People have been
Either ban-
emulating PS3 games
either
and getting
ban 'em or
60
don't.
FPS on it. You can get better performance running on your PC than an old console that had limitations. What are you talking about? Did you want a reaction out of me? Is that what you're fucking? Is that it?
He posted the guy laughing face.
Guy pointing and laughing
So,
face. You need to mod it for that? So?
Merry Birthmas,
Out of the
Adam
box it won't?
Fox.
What box?
So you can.
There is no box on an emulator, you fucking idiot. I'm gonna ban you. When you least expect it. It's
Ooh,
not there.
surprise ban later.
It's not there yet? I was just role-playing as somebody who used emulators anyway.
It's one of my favorite characters you play.
I'm really studying to get into the role. Is it
I
banana?
like that one. I like Gay Obama.
A chili
That's a good
dog!
one you do.
Oh, we never know? Pulp Fiction?
It's a mysterious relic.
Okay, it was a relic.
Yeah, the 7th mysterious relic.
If it was a bomb.
But yes, also it's a Pulp Fiction and a bomb. Scoot, best scene in Silence of the Lambs besides the Goodbye Horses scene. Come throw, obviously. Come on, don't insult me.
Six
Who doesn't love a cum
boss, 95%. 95% what? Of beating levels
Gay.
altogether?
Completion.
How many times?
Happy birthday, Adam.
Thank you.
Hope you had
Man,
a
you're really-
brilliant day, dude.
Milking this
Just
birthday
curious,
shit.
do you like in Bruges?
I do like In Bruges. It's not my birthday, but I did talk about doing something for my birthday a month and a half ago that I didn't have time to talk about until today. So,
Ah.
if you didn't know it was my birthday a month, I didn't do a birthday stream. I usually do a birthday stream, but I was in.
Oh my god, no birthday stream.
I was at a furry convention that happened to be taking place on my birthday, so I had to do it.
Adam did a birthday stream on my face at the furry convention.
It was thick.
Ugh. You took a nice thing and made it ugly.
Oh. Is that what happened?
Yeah.
All right, let's see if I only have 12 lives. Should I go get some lives?
You should buy 99
Or balloons.
lives.
I should get some lives. Why is
Am I
everything
gonna do a
frozen when I...
birthday stream?
Okay, we had
Probably.
the end credits and I made everything not frozen. Or wait, it was the other island. Was it
It might
the
have been the
first
other
island that I made, not Frozen? Or was it an island that you can't play on, and that's the one they live on?
Oh, maybe. Let me see them. It was not really. It was none of these.
No, it wasn't.
I'll wear my birthday suit for my birthday stream. Although if someone wants to get me a fur suit for my birthday stream, I'll wear that.
As long as I get to make a video in the thumbnail that says, it's a man. This is a man.
Of course.
This is a man.
This is a man.
A man, man, man.
Man. Man. Manny man.
A manny
That's
man.
That's
I'm a manny man.
You are a manny man. What the hell was I saying? Oh yeah, mystery man. The William H. Macy, the shoveler, in it is in a very woke for 1999 interracial relationship with an African American woman, and we were commenting on their kids who didn't look interracial, and we described them as the blackest kids you know.
That's funny. Did you know that Star Trek invented race mixing?
That's true, they did.
And cell phones
Thanks to Shell
and
Nichols.
automatic doors. Nobody
And
knew.
being and Asians being gay.
True. And annoying. They weren't annoying before that.
And being annoying on Twitter.
Or everywhere, actually.
I guess he gets around.
Round, round, get around, I get around, and fuck my dude, get around. Okay, this is a very challenging level. I wonder if there's any Kong pieces that I need. Oh, there's puzzles, but I don't really care.
This made me remember the other product movie.
What? Oh, Mario?
Tetris.
Oh. Oh shit! Yeah, there was a
Yeah!
Tetsuo Iron Man.
We did it, man! What a story arc for this stream. That was like
shit!
6 hours ago. That was a series. Fuck you, Kurtwood. You're banned.
Ban.
Oh,
fuck
also,
my
if
ban.
you're wrong about it being a series, I'm gonna ban you, unban you, then ban you again, and then find your home address.
There was like a little bit of a G at the end of how you said it. It was like, I'm gonna bang you.
I'm gonna bang you.
You're banged. Or you're banged, okay?
You've been banged.
Ah!
Oh, look, it's a 2023 film, not a series. A film. We're talking about practice, not a game. Not a game. We're talking about practice.
A series man.
A series, man.
Directed by Eaton.
I don't think it was by Eaton. I don't think he's made... I think that would be his worst movie if he made it.
Oh,
It's no Holmes and Watson.
there's no Garfield.
I sure hope Scoot doesn't come to my house and ban me.
You're banned, okay? Ha!
Nice. Again.
Bah!
Nope.
What's going on? I don't know what's happening.
Just smash
What's
it.
going on? Ha!
Yeah,
Oh!
Oh, this is
Hi-ya,
wild
boy.
shit.
I don't like it. Why would I die if I exit the frame at the bottom, realistically? Like, why would that kill me? When we're just falling anyway.
Yeah, the game is very camera dependent.
James Camera.
Anything outside of James Camera is just The Abyss, also by James Camera.
Fucking god, this stinks. What a stinky level for stinky babies. Oh my goodness. Holy sheesh. Holy sheesh.
Stinky
Holy
babies need
fuck.
the most attention.
What do I do? What did
not
I
that.
what?
I think you just...
What should I have done then? I made it.
For every Coen Brothers movie I love, there's one I'm coldly indifferent to. It's not one for one.
I'm more of a
There's
Coen Brothers
it's mostly
kind of guy.
They're mostly great, and then a couple of whatever.
I'm director Eaton
Very
Colon.
merry unbirthday to you.
Eaton
To
Colon.
you. A very merry unbirthday to you.
Thank you, Final Douglas.
It's great to drink to someone, and I guess that you will do a very merry unbirthday to you. But Adam, you're playing this game. Doesn't that make you stinky baby?
After the unbirthday song, I was about to say, I can't believe they haven't done a live-action remake of Alice in Wonderland. And then I remembered they've done like 8.
Yeah, they did one and the sequel at the very least. Little Timmy B. Fuck!
Damn.
Happy unbirthday to the special baby.
Dix. See.
That could be either of us.
Dix, see? See?
Pointing.
Who drew the dicks?
I keep meaning to see the next show by the guys
they made
who
another one?
made
Fucking go!
American Banter. It's called Players. It's about I think
Is that on
esports.
Netflix?
And I don't fucking know. I just download stuff, man. Legally. Like a gentleman.
Let's check it out. Players 2022.
Keep
Okay,
meaning
I
to
haven't
watch
seen
it.
it. Yeah, 7.3.
But I haven't had a
Paramount
chance to
Plus.
Watch. Ooh, PP.
Merry
PP
birthday
Plus.
to the stinkiest horse baby.
I think he's talking about
that
you.
would be you. Nah, it's you.
Thanks. I thought you were baby.
I am baby, but I'm neither stinky nor horse. Now, if that was a possessive, the stinky horse is baby. Of course, that would obviously be me.
How do I get these? I think I gotta be Diddy. Oh, I almost had all those. Damn. Gotta be Diddy. Don't want to be.
Is Diddy
Alright.
any better than Dixie in this scenario?
Well, it would mean that I get to hover instead of having too high. So to get those
Gotcha.
bananas, hovering would have been beneficial.
Oh shit, I just realized the new episode of Barry is out. Yeah, it's Sunday, you Claude.
Remember clodhoppers? What happened to those fucking things?
No?
No? They were good, like,
Do I?
nutty chocolate kind of thing? Like nougat kind of?
Oh, yes.
They were delicious.
Were they... Now, I'm trying to remember if I'm remembering the right... Are they like little cluster things?
Yeah.
Or were they like Maltesers?
They were little cluster things.
Clusters? Okay. I do remember.
Come on. Well, whatever, bro. What the fuck
Whatever,
is
bro.
going on?
Oh man, that you just gotta this is a faith-based level. You just gotta jump and hope something shows up.
Well, I'm based. Oh,
This is
too
the level
slow.
that you gotta be fast on that. Yeah, this is a level to train you to believe in Jesus.
All right, I'm gonna piss again. All right, we're gonna.
Ma'am, I don't know how to tell you this. I'm afraid your son is it started.
What's the bad news?
Scoot, please order tiger stripe condoms and sell them at your shows. I won't buy any, but it would be fun.
All right, cheap drink thing daiquiri, strawberry daiquiri, Chi-Chi's.
Now that doesn't need to be mixed, right? That's not a concentrate.
No, it's 10%. That'd be
Okay.
funny though.
It would be funny.
Oh, it's so sweet.
kinda
It's not
hoping
like it's like
that was
there's
the
nothing
case.
in it. Sorry. Not a bad throw. That was a bad catch, okay? Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna
he
say
agrees with it.
neither a good throw nor catch, having not even seen the catch.
Oh, I'm a good catch. And he's a good cat. I like that we unlocked cancer level of infinite anxiety and despair.
Finally, cancer level.
I'm glad that we did all the things that
It's
we
what we've
needed
been
to
building
do to get the worst levels in the game. And you know, I thought a new world would have been like, you know, ooh, look at me. Oh, I got that. Do I need to get both of these for like a fucking puzzle?
Ooh,
No way. Oh! Look at me. I'm gonna collect all the puzzles on the shit world. On the shit world for shit babies. Oh my god. Good thing I'm faith-based.
Exactly. A whole new girl. She got top surgery.
A whole new mouth to catch my pee.
I like to call my mouth the unisex bathroom.
It's for uni. It's for what the? I got hurt. No, I was stun locked
man,
by
that
the fact that I got
rough.
hurt by the same surface that I was standing on. I was like, that hurts me. That was very annoying. Hold on. Sparkling water. Well, I got that. Well, I can't get that one now. I wonder what I do for that one. I guess I have to die to get that one.
I don't know. No, I do not call my mouth the penis flytrap. Grow up.
I have to wait until this disappears. Oh, I gotta be so patient. Oh my god. Who cares? I already have the puzzle piece. I already have it. I already have it now. Oh my god.
As much as it pains me, literally, I think it would be irresponsible to not pee for another 45 minutes. So
At least stand up.
Oh yeah, I haven't done that either. I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna pee. Not at the same time, because I'm gonna sit down.
There's
here.
nothing that crazy about you.
Exactly.
I bet if I get all 3 of these coins in one run, then it'll give me a prezzel. Whatever. All 5 of them or whatever. You gotta have faith. And be based. Okay. If I just do that, then I'm fine. Go underneath. Fucking holy... Okay, was too slow. I gotta not use Dixie when I'm going down. And just fall normally. And go faster. And trust the science. Yes! Okay. I was right about that one.
That was a lot of piss.
Mm-hmm. Was it a liter and a half?
Probably. That was probably a full Gatorade bottle and then some more. Smelled better though.
Mm-hmm. Ah!
Smelled like
Fucking
smelled like
holy
good,
shit! What the
clean
fuck?
American piss. Hey, Good.
Jesus Christ!
Done? Hey! Great
First
job.
level, at least.
All we needed to do was have me leave.
Fuck. I know the first one's at the very beginning. I could just get it.
Yeah. You could.
Let's do it.
If you not a bitch.
It's funny how they just use
What's
the
going on?
like same weird piano music here. That like epic
Yeah.
fucking totem turning. Like it's like a fucking team eco moment. Like like okay, Nintendo. Are you playing the same level just to get the thing? It's like at the beginning.
We need to ting. Scoot, is it weird not having a sick app to piss in anymore? Yes.
It's right there. I'll get it.
Get it.
Grab her. Hey. All right. And then do I
Count
have to beat the level or can I just quit? I think if I quit, I don't actually. I think I have to beat the level, which means I don't actually.
Do you?
I think so, yeah. It says lose your progress. Because I
mean,
seem to remember every time I quit and came back on the other levels, I would have to get the same puzzle pieces again. So fuck it, whatever.
It was a nice idea. Still surprised James Gunn got his job back after the Twitter he made. What, where he was funny?
Why would he not get his job back when he was like the only person knowing how to make a good Marvel movie at the time?
Yeah.
They were clearly basing their shit off of him. And then Warner Brothers was like, we'll take a baby rapist.
We'll do that.
Oh, I was supposed to wait for the cloud platform.
I don't think he raped the baby.
What? What if I buy some
then why is everybody
barrels of a
What
Dixie
if
instead
you buy
of?
a baby? I don't think you should do that.
I'm gonna buy a baby. I'm gonna buy that baby. Wait a minute. If I swap in and then swap out, do I get a free Dixie in single player? I think I do. I think if I swap
That's
in and swap
crazy
out, because
talk.
yeah, I mean I have a
No,
free.
you're talking
I'm doing
dangerous.
single
Just
player right
stop.
now, and I
Don't-
start with a free Dixie, so I don't even need to buy the barrels. I just need to drop in and drop out, right? I don't even need to buy those barrels.
It's cheating. People are going to accuse you of cheating. And not playing the whole game. Adam doesn't
It's
even play the whole
so
game.
like. Oh god, I should have waited.
You gotta wait, remember? The clue.
All right. So I lose
Clued
one
at
life.
him.
I lose one life even though there was two of us. I exit the level. But this might not be worth it based on how long it takes to load. But I just want to confirm my exploit here. So we go menu, options, add drop, LNR, select Dixie, got her, menu, options, add drop, get out of here. And then I get a free Dixie. I get a free Dixie. That's stupid.
Baby back, baby back ribs.
I get a free
Chili
Dixie.
Baby back ribs.
I get a free Dixie if I'm willing to wait for 2 loading screens, which sounds unreasonable actually. So I might as well just be losing 2 lives every time, honestly. I think I'm comfortable with that. It's not like there are checkpoints in any of these levels anyway, right? So what am I really missing? I keep forgetting.
Adam?
All right, I'll
wait
quit out.
for the clue.
What's frustrating is like, as a person, you know, I've made that Kimba video. Vimba video.
I made a video.
Yeah, I made that video. Obviously, I have like a passion and principle for like not
Autism.
misrepresenting things because you've only seen like half an episode of something rather when you don't even know that, like, you think it's a movie. You think it's a movie still, and you don't even know that it's a show, like 10 shows and like 3 movies or whatever. And this whole YMS doesn't finish movies thing is like a microcosm of that, in the sense that, like, for you to believe that, you have to have just like heard what somebody said on Twitter and not watch my channel and not have looked into it. And so it sucks being somebody that, like, that's like a pet peeve in a sense. And just being like, oh, now that's applied to me and not just like the Kimba thing. Like, that's actually, I have my own weird, like, you have to be retarded conspiracy theory sort of thing where it's like, okay, like, you didn't look into it. You don't even know what you're talking about. Like, you don't even understand why what you're saying is like misrepresentative, right? And so that's kind of annoying. And it wouldn't be so annoying if people in my audience ever like confronted those people. But every time I see something like that on Twitter, it's just a bunch of people being like, oh, I don't watch YMS, or like, I don't even, you know, like, either I don't watch him, or like, I believe what you're saying, or like, oh yes, I know of that Twitter thing that misrepresented his content without actually saying that that's what it was. But I never see people defending me in those, when I know that there's enough people that know that that's bullshit. But I think a lot of people in my audience are just too autistic to want to get into Twitter fights, or maybe just have their own lives, you know? I don't know why.
I think it's one of those two things.
Yeah, might be
I
autism.
think you know which one it is.
Yeah. But it wouldn't be drama if you
these-
just, it wouldn't be drama if you just like linked them, like the one video that explains everything. You know?
If
It wouldn't be drama if
Yeah,
you just
well,
said
if
like,
these
that's
people-
a misrepresentative. He only did that for like Sundance movies in a year where there was a pandemic and all of the films were virtual. Like, how do you best summarize why that's such a bullshitty thing to say? Like, what's the easy? That was the problem with my Kimba video, is like, it needed 3 hours to like actually debunk it. And even like the simplified version, even the Cliff Notes version, takes like 20 minutes to like really provide solid evidence for what I'm saying. And so this is another one of those things where it's like, you can't just debunk it with a sentence. You have to like actually explain why what they're saying is like
in
retarded.
one sentence.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
yes, he didn't finish movies for a specific series of videos where it was impossible to finish every movie. With it, you know, you only had a limited time to watch them. Why would he, you know, talking about myself in the third person, why would I finish movies that I am sitting at a 2 out of 10 for in the first 30 minutes when I know that there's other films that I'm looking forward to that I won't be able to watch if I do finish those? Like, that's an entirely reasonable thing, and they don't like, how do you, this is why I just block people now. Is like, you know, how much would I waste my wrists trying to like explain this to people? You know?
A lot.
And I can't make a video
You have
response
to
for
wait
people
for
like every time somebody does that. Like, the video content is already out there. Like, the debunking is
have.
already out there.
Yeah.
But I wish it were as how do I say this?
You
Whenever
have to wait for the
if somebody says on the internet in this day and age, The Lion King ripped off Kimba, there will be somebody linking my video. There will be somebody that's going to be like, actually, this was debunked, and then clicks a link. But if somebody says, did you know that like YMS doesn't even like finish the movies he watches? Nobody's doing that same thing, even though it's just as debunkable, which is just kind of frustrating. It's like just as misrepresentative.
If these people who are accusing you of such would have the courtesy to tag me when they're doing it, then I would be happy to defend you. Otherwise,
thank
I
you.
won't see it. So next time, guys, next time you criticize Adam, tag me, and I'll tell you why you're dumb.
Because like when somebody says The Lion King ripped off Kimba, it's like a badge of honor in terms of like them just looking like an idiot. It's like, okay, like you're actually just, you don't actually put any thought or effort or research or critical thinking into what you post. You're just saying things that you've heard, right? And this is the exact same scenario, but I feel like those people should be just as ridiculed, but it's not happening. you know? And I don't have the energy or effort or, you know, like I don't have the manpower to do it myself, even though, like, sure, maybe I could. Maybe 10 years ago I might. Maybe I should make a summary video, but then at that point it's like, okay, that would kind of be embarrassing, wouldn't it? To feel the need to do that? I feel like that would be an L in of itself. It's kind of like an unwinnable thing.
Avoidable.
Oh, fucking piss!
But yeah, I am neither too autistic to get into a Twitter fight. Although I've never really gotten into a Twitter fight.
Here's the thing. I don't think it would be a Twitter fight. I think if you corrected these people without it coming from me, I think if it came from me, it would be a Twitter fight. But I think if somebody else corrected those people and just been like, okay, that was actually not really what happened, they'd be like, oh, what do you mean? And then maybe like you could explain it. Like, I don't think someone would be so married to the idea of this weird, like, did you know that he doesn't actually bother to finish movies? Like that insane, like just intentional, I don't know. See, that's the thing. It seems like it would be so stupid of a misrepresentation that it would be intentional, but I don't know if it actually is. I think a lot of these people just believe it in the same way that they believed the Kimba shit. You know? Like they weren't intentionally misrepresenting it. They were just like, I heard this on Twitter. You already have a bias against Disney or me, you know? You already have like some thoughts about like, this is something that I believe this person would do because I know that they didn't like The Quiet Place, and this is, you know, like, blah, blah, or whatever, like, they didn't like the Mario movie or something, you know, like, so you fill in these ideas of, like, what you think the person would be. Oh, fucking, how do I get those? Oh, is this gonna fall down? It's not. It was a trick.
I think it just goes down with your weight.
The gravity.
It's your fat bitch.
Oh! Fucking god damn it. Shit, boys. Sheesh. Fuck.
Oh, no, that was not the
I got a
time
heart
for that
doing
at
it, though. Whatever.
And lost a heart. Also
Yeah, well.
doing it.
I'm not even going to try to get that. Oh, boy.
You're good. You're good. 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 Very nice. Everybody happy. This fucking level.
It's one of those things that you're like, when you have an audience of this size, you have like a lot of haters of just people who are like, it's not that, how do I describe this? There's enough people that know of you passively that are just not into what you do, that they're mad that they're exposed to you in any way.
Right, they're
like, oh, why does anybody watch this shit? And they don't know anything about it, and it's fine. It's like, you know, not...
Yeah.
I'm not saying like, oh yeah, if only you watched my videos, you'd love them. You know, it's not for everybody. I don't try to be for everybody. If I did, I would have very different opinions on movies. I would present myself very differently if I was trying to be for everybody.
And theories. You could have all kinds of theories.
Yeah. I could very easily... You know, I know the formula of how to appeal to the widest demographic possible, but I choose not to do it because I have integrity. But yeah, I've heard other creators kind of try to figure out what the correct approach is. It's like, okay, do you ignore it or do you like try to get your audience involved actively in the debunking of these things? Because sometimes these things left unchallenged will just become like, okay, I guess that's just what people believe, even if they're not true. And then even if you're like, okay, whatever, I'm like bigger than it, I'm gonna ignore it. Sometimes it can actually affect you or like how people perceive you or like your relationships with like other content creators or, you know, like any kind of, whether it's like a rumor or not, I think like the perceived, like a public perception of somebody can very much influence, god damn it, very much influence like people's willingness or like apprehension towards, you know, collaborating with somebody or, checking out someone's content, you know, like it can have an impact. And so it's one of those things where it's like, okay, well,
Yeah.
the facts are on my side. What do I do
Yeah,
about that?
but
Do I
how
do anything
you
about it? You
Get
know, like-
people to know the facts.
yeah, when there's no Cliff Notes version, because
Yeah.
some things you can't just fit on Twitter. Shouldn't be on Twitter anyway. Yeah, like, what do you do?
Yeah. Like, I don't know. It's tough. It's tough either way.
Mhm.
I don't know if there's. Well, I think if there was an easy fix, you'd just know it.
Mhm.
But there isn't one.
Yep, the easy fix is just blocking people at this point and just being like, well, I guess you don't have to communicate with me. I don't have to communicate with you. Yeah, if you're gonna spread misinformation, then you have lost the privilege of communicating with me or interacting with me. Create a new account. Doesn't matter.
How about I gather up all the tweets saying that and tag Scoot and all of them? Well, then I will see them and I will respond to them because that is all I do on Twitter. I do not passively read Twitter. I respond to things I am tagged in. So, but if I am tagging them, I will respond to them. 'Cause I'm a
Oh, here we
gentleman.
go. This is the furthest I've made it so far.
No, it's not.
Fucking big! Gah!
Now you're dead. That's what you get for
I
spreading
held too
lies.
long. I held too long and I didn't realize I would be dragged behind Dixie. Whatever.
Like, you can only do 150 characters on Twitter. Come on, Spoodersaurus. 280. Get it together. Used to be 140. Then they doubled it. I don't even have a computer, and I know that. Come on, man.
What's funny is like
Step it up.
in principle, if someone's perspective is, damn, he was really commenting on things that he didn't fully know, but that's what they're doing. Like that, in principle, like it should inherently be. If I linked them the 5-hour video, or somebody else linked them the 5-hour like debate or whatever on the highlights channel of me, just every single person walks into the debate being like, oh well, the issue was that you were doing it without like being honest about it. I'm like, that didn't happen. They're like, oh, oops, I guess there was no issue. Like, fucking 10 people in a row or whatever. Like, oh, you know, me explaining myself, like, okay, this is exactly what the thing is, and then being like, oh, I guess there was no issue. Aside from, like, one guy, I think. But theoretically, like, according to their own principles, someone should be able to link them that, and then they should be obligated to watch through the entire thing before commenting on it further. But we both
True.
know that that's not. They would look at that and
We
just be like,
do
"That's too
know
long."
that.
They would just be like, "That's
Yeah.
too long."
What am I
right?
gonna watch the whole thing?
Yeah. When it's like, okay, well, according to your own principles, then you shouldn't be commenting on things that you haven't like fully explored, right? Like you haven't seen. You don't even know the full story or the full debate. Like you don't know anything about what you're talking about. Which is like, yeah, it's so obviously annoying. It's so obviously like incorrect and just like it's not just wrong, it's not just misrepresentative. It's misrepresentative in the exact same way that according to their own principles and what they're mad about
That they're
should be
complaining about.
what they're reflecting on themselves about. That's why it's so frustrating. It's like, these are your principles. These aren't even my stated principles. These are your stated
But
principles.
that's a world where hypocrites don't exist.
It's so stupid. These people are so dumb. They're so dumb.
It's also so weird to me that you would take the time to comment on that, even if it's a thing you heard and did no further research, if they're not even particularly into your stuff.
Well,
Like,
it's
who
if I diss a movie and they like it and they've attached their identity to it, they need to find good excuses as to why
That's
my
so
opinion doesn't
weird
count.
to me, though,
right?
because I'm sure there's other reviewers who have dissed movies I like. Who fucking gives a shit? What's wrong with people?
All right, I'm gonna make another part.
That's
Hold on.
baffling to me. That is so unrelatable.
I know it's very silly. It's just it's so
I don't
dumb.
I literally.
But
I don't get
unfortunately,
it.
this is like
I can't put myself in their shoes. I don't understand it. It's so far removed.
I know it's unfortunately like the general. How do I describe this? It is the average person's understanding of like discussion on media is not. Everybody's missing the first step, which is people can have a different experience with a piece of media than you are, and that doesn't than you do, and that doesn't make it like incorrect. That's step one, and people haven't gotten that. Most people talking about media don't even know that that's a thing that you need to address or come to terms with before talking about media. They've missed the first step.
Yeah.
Right?
And then it just it compounds from there.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll be right back. I'm just going to make a different part here.